Hey everybody, welcome to Beyond the Melody. I'm Karen Marie. I'm hanging out in the studio today because I wanted to do something a little bit different. Wanted to start something sort of like a devotional for you for Sundays. Maybe some of you didn't get to get out to church today. If you didn't, I want this to be able to be a place that you can come to and you can have your devotion, and I can give you something that can hopefully take you through the week. Now, in just a few minutes, I'm going to sing a song, and it's a song that I grew up in my church. It was a hymn that we sang, but I wanted to put something on your mind for today and for this week. If this is helpful to you, please go ahead and hit subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and hit the notification bell, and you'll be able to participate in these devotions every single week. The one thing that has really been on my heart is the choices that we make in life and the things that lead us to Christ, and the things that, sometimes Christ is wooing us and he's calling us and we're listening and we hear him, but there are so many pressing things that we have in our lives that sometimes take priority over our relationship with Christ, and we have to follow him and listen to his voice and hear his voice and know when he's speaking to us and act on his words. And some people that come to mind when I think about this are the disciples. Matthew chapter 4, 18 through 22, it says this: As Jesus was walking beside the Sea of Galilee, he saw two brothers, Simon, called Peter, and his brother Andrew. They were casting a net into the lake, for they were fishermen. Come, follow me, Jesus said, and I will send you out to fish for people. At once, they left their nets and followed him. And then going on from there, he saw two other brothers, James, son of Zebedee, and his brother John. Now they were in a boat with their father Zebedee, and Jesus called them, and immediately they left everything. They left their father, they left their business, they left their income, they left their livelihood. These were their occupations. It was security and comfort for them. And you think about the impact of leaving family to follow Christ and to do what he's calling you to do. It takes courage to do that. It takes courage to be obedient to the voice of the Lord, because sometimes God's instructions just don't make sense. Now, these people ended up being the ones who wrote the New Testament. Had they not followed Christ and obeyed his voice, then we wouldn't have the New Testament as it is written now. We wouldn't know things that Jesus did. There would be no record for us to refer to Jesus' time here in the earth. So I'm grateful that they did that. Now, my question to you is, what choice will you make? What is hanging in the balance for you? What choices do you need to make today in order to follow Christ? I know it won't be easy. I know the road is going to be rough. There are going to be many times where you want to turn around and say, this isn't worth it. I was better off where I was before. Just let me go back to the way things were. Isn't that what the children of Israel did? When Moses was leading them out of bondage in Egypt, they got to the Red Sea and said, why did you bring us here? It was better for us when we were back there. We were slaves, but we had food. I'm asking you, will you trust God and will you follow his voice, even when it's something that doesn't make sense to you? It didn't make sense to me that at the very moment that he spoke to us that he was going to give us his home, we were living paycheck to paycheck and our credit was shot. But he said, trust me. And so that's what we did. So I want to leave you with this song today, and I hope that it encourages you to choose Christ. In every situation, choose Christ when you want to be mad at somebody. Choose Christ when you have an opportunity to get revenge. When you're angry, choose Christ when it's not easy to choose Christ, because you know that it's the right thing to do, and you know that in the end, he'll look at you and say, well done. I hope you have a good week. If you've made it to this point in the video, I'm getting ready to sing this song for you. I want you to comment below that Jesus is your choice. And as always, I love you. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next time.
houses and land, and oh, some folks choose silver and gold, oh, gold. All these things they treasure and forget about their souls. But I've decided to make Jesus my choice. Some folks, they would rather have houses and land, and oh, some folks choose silver and gold, oh, gold. But all these things they treasure and forget about their souls. But I've decided to make Jesus my choice. And this is why right here. You know that the road is rough